The little green men aren't always the bad guys. Sometimes it's the humans.
Are we the baddies?
And here are some sci-fi movies where we are definitely the baddies. It's Just Another Day in the Corps in Aliens. This action-packed sequel features the always badass heroine, Ripley, along with a ragtag squad of space marines who must fight their way through hordes of xenomorphs. Although the Xenos are just bugs after all.
It's gonna be a stand-up fight, sir, or another bug hunt.
The real villains are the humans, mainly Burke and the Weyland-Yutani Corporation that want to study and weaponize the nightmarish creatures for their own gain. In the words of Dr. Ian Malcolm, they were so preoccupied with whether or not they could, they never stopped to think if they should.
And now you're selling. You're selling.
In Steven Spielberg's Jurassic Park, the dinosaurs are the obvious immediate threat, but it's the humans and their bingo dino DNA gene splicing that played God and created the dinos in the first place.
It's alive! It's alive!
The same Jeff Goldblum quote from Jurassic Park could be echoed for the horror classic Frankenstein. Poor Frankie didn't ask to be made. He was forced into it by a mad scientist playing with nature. Dr. Frankenstein never stopped to think of the consequences of his own actions. James Cameron's Avatar doesn't waste any time showing audiences who the bad guys are. The giant blue Na'vi are a peaceful alien race until the pesky humans show up in the form of the RDA. Driven by money, power, and greed, they harvest the resources of the planet at the Na'vi's expense. The 1968 genre classic Planet of the Apes initially points to the titular apes as the bad guys. But as the story progresses, we find out that the apes rose to prominence on the species hierarchy solely due to the destructive and violent nature of the human beings of the past.